Hello there.
General Kenobi! You are the bold one.
Hello everyone, this is a Star Wars guy back at you with another video. In today's video, I wanted to go over the theory that says the Empire used nuclear bombs to destroy Mandalore during the Night of 1,000 Tears. The Night of 1,000 Tears was the night Mandalore got destroyed by the Empire, so much so that it's inhabitable and any of the cities that were on the planet were completely obliterated. As many fans have pointed out, the bombs in this scene do not look like normal TIE bomb or ordnance, the proton bomb, but instead look like a much higher caliber, which I agree with. Whether or not these were nuclear bombs, the bombs themselves were of such destructive nature that they were equal to nuclear bombs, at least in my opinion. Some evidence to support the fact that the bombs were nuclear are the fact that the Empire used KS droids to shoot survivors from the city instead of normal Imperial troops. This would indicate the radiation levels on the ground were too great of level for normal troops to be able to be safe in the area. Another thing to note is that most of the bombs have mushroom clouds that form after detonating. Now this doesn't directly mean it's nuclear, but it is a very good indication. Nuclear bombs have been seen in Star Wars before, most notably and ironically, the Mandalorians used such weapons in the past. Most factions did stray from using the weapons, as different weapons had the same destructive capability with less cost to the environment. What I mean by that is radiation. Using a lot of nuclear bombs makes places inhabitable due to radiation. On this note, I do not think the bombs that were hitting the ground at the beginning of the clip were nuclear, and my justification for this is the fact that the bombs do not give off the blinding light that usually happens when a nuclear bomb goes off. Typically, when a nuke goes off, there is a blinding flash of light and then a shockwave. We do not see this on the bombs on the ground. However, we do see this one on the dome. Thousands of bombs are shot into the building, and then the blinding flash of light happens, and we see a humongous explosion that destroyed the entire dome. It is also to note that the KS droids were most likely to have been combing the wreckage of the dome, which also further adds to the fact that they used a nuke because they weren't using troops. Moff Gideon was truly unmerciful when it came to battle, and it's obvious the goal of the Night of 1,000 Tears wasn't just to hit the Mandalorians hard, it was to completely, utterly, and viciously destroy them to a point where there would be no survivors at all. Without a planet-killing weapon like the Death Star, this is a difficult thing to do. As Han Solo said in A New Hope,
destroyed by the Empire.
The entire Starfleet couldn't destroy the whole planet. It'd take 1,000 ships with more firepower than I've...
The entire Imperial Navy would not be powerful enough to destroy the planet, although with Mandalore that really isn't needed because the planet was already mostly destroyed due to previous wars. If Gideon couldn't get the fleet to come to destroy it, or wanted to make it uninhabitable for years to come, nukes would be a very wise choice. A real world example of something like this, with insanely high levels of radiation in the environment, would be Chernobyl. Chernobyl is estimated to remain uninhabitable for about 20,000 years. 20,000 years is an insane amount of time. To put that in perspective, most of the history of the Star Wars universe is set in about a 20,000 year span before the Battle of Yavin. If the Empire wanted to make Mandalore inhabitable, a nuke on that scale would do it, and we have no knowledge of how powerful nukes are in Star Wars. It is my opinion, given all the facts, that the bombs on the ground were really just powerful bombs, but the final bomb on the dome had to be nuclear, or something of that nature. Given the blinding light, the sheer size of the explosion, and the shockwave afterwards, plus the result of a nuclear bomb and Gideon's goals, I believe it was, and it for sure shows why Bo-Katan hates Gideon so much, and why Boba Fett said they turned the planet to glass. This is just my opinion though. Do you think they were nuclear bombs or conventional bombs? Please comment below your thoughts. Until next time, thank you for watching and have a wonderful rest of your day.